She is an international best-selling author of the Shopaholic series, as well as other novels. Today, Sophie Kinsella's Shopaholic To The Stars makes it to store shelves. It was yesterday, Sophie, that you had a signing here in Calgary. How did that go?
Oh, it was the best event. Everyone was just so charming and welcoming, and you know, I'm so lucky in my readers. I mean, I have never met a reader who did not have a huge smile on their face and a sense of humor. And it's as if we already know each other because we have this friend in common, and the friend is Becky.
Yes,
and so people come and go, hi, like, we're friends, and it's just so nice.
Well, you have a huge connection with this young lady because I know that Kate is a big, big fan. Can you believe she has 5 kids?
No, not at all.
Well, I don't believe it either. I mean, how did that happen, right?
Are they all trick-or-treating tonight, as far as you know?
I think they will be. Well, maybe not the 2-year-old, but certainly the ones who can be out and about will be gathering candy. And because I'm away, they will be eating candy with no one to stop them.
That's
so
right.
This is a bit of a worry.
Put that away. No, well,
I'll be on the phone. Like, stop.
I hope you enjoy our set here. We were getting a little Halloweenish.
It's fabulous. I'm so enjoying the Halloween.
Do you get into the spirit of a Halloween person?
Well, you know, it's not quite such a thing in the UK. So the children dress up, and sometimes the adults dress up, but not in the way you guys do. I think I have to import this when I go back. I have to be saying, why are we not all in Mario costumes?
Yes.
Quite frankly, what's going on?
She's my new best friend.
We should all be wearing costumes every day.
Yeah.
No?
What quite a bouquet.
It is, and so we were talking a little bit earlier, a lot of girls in their late teens right now, even into their 20s, even early 30s, have at least read one, because there's a whole series of these, right? So
lots of adventures.
Yeah, have you had a lot of people connect with at least one of the books?
Do you know, I think people connect with the character.
Yeah.
And they read Becky, and this is something I just didn't expect to happen. I was writing kind of pretty much from my point of view. I mean, she's fictional, but a lot of my own thoughts went into it. And I wondered if anybody else would relate. And then so many people think the same way. You know, who knew? And, you know, I was thinking, well, is it just a British thing? No. All across the world, there are Beckys. And if it's not them, it's like their sister or their friend. So sometimes 2 people will come up and they'll go, well, she's the shopaholic, but I love reading about it. And, you know, it's just a lovely thing.
And so you have a background in finance, right? So how did you make that connection from finance to writing?
Well, you know,
because finance is so exciting.
It's so great. Why did I ever leave? I don't know. Oh my goodness. No, I mean, I love the words. I love telling a story, but I was not wild about writing about pension funds, amazingly.
Yes.
And it was reading other people's paperbacks and thinking, this is what I want to do. And actually, you know, having had that training, I mean, number one, you're a journalist, you have to produce words. That's a great training. And number 2, I actually had a little knowledge of finance, which could go into my plots and kind of inform what I was doing. But really, I just wanted to entertain people and make them laugh.
Oh, wow,
so,
wow. When you sit down, and again, we talked before about 5 children, which still, it just dumbfounds me. I've got 2 of my own, and it's crazy enough with 2. But when you sit down and you start putting the words to paper, and you've got, Mom, I can't find my blanket. Is there a moment that you say, look, Mom's at work, leave me alone?
Yeah, do you know, I'm a working mother, and just because I'm in the house, I tell you what, when it gets completely mayhem, I leave the house. Because actually, I can write my book in a coffee shop, and no one's going to tap me on the shoulder wanting a blanket.
Well, they will, but they will now.
They recognize
yeah, say, hey, put my name in there. It's Phoenix. Somehow put my name in there. Well, I give you credit because that I can't understand. The distractions alone.
Yeah, no, they're very understanding. They know when I'm writing. I have a great husband who will, you know, distract them and say, you know, don't be going up there right now. Mummy's working, and you know, I think they get it. And of course, you know, if the house is burning down, I'm flexible. I can leave. You know, I'm not tied to the computer. So actually, it's a great job to balance with parenthood.
Have any of your kids read your books?
Do you know, they pick them up. I have 2 sort of older sons who would be, you know, and they go, oh, yeah. And one kind of went, oh yeah, I read a bit. Yeah, it was quite funny, in tones of utter surprise.
Yeah.
I think that's healthy, you know? They like, yeah, it's a kind of moderate interest. I would expect nothing else.
So did you set out when you started writing these with the goal to also educate as well? Because when you read the books, you do learn lessons.
You do, and I mean, absolutely. I think that a book works if there's a kind of truth to it and something that you take away from it, even if you're laughing and it's really silly and fun. And that's definitely what underpins the Shopaholic series. And you know, when I started writing them, debt was not the big issue it is now. And so I feel like I was almost ahead of the curve with the kind of the banks inviting you to take out loans and then bashing you over the head because you can't pay it back.
Right.
And so you do kind of pick up the morals really and the consequences of debt, because she shops, it's fun, you know, and we can relate. And then poof, here are the consequences.
Yep.
And so we learn.
And here we are right around the Christmas season too, the holiday season, and we need little reminders. Again, it's Sophie Kinsella, Shopaholic to the Stars. It is a must-read, taken from Kate. She loves this series. Find out more about it. By the way, you can find more information about this young lady. Just go to Twitter at Kinsella Sophie for more. It's so great to have you in here.
Thank you so much. It's
Happy
been amazing.
Halloween.
Same to you.
Yeah, and maybe grab a pumpkin as you head out.
Yeah, thank you.
Still to come, the Phantom of the Opera comes alive? Yeah. First, here's what's happening in and around Calgary. This is Trending on Shaw.